Okay. Welcome back to Couch and Comfort. We, are existing. No one likes the Conservation Act? No. How dare you all? My space whales! My space whales! Why? What is wrong with my space whales? How strong is their bulwark anyway? Even less. Their bulwark is even less strong. So the people that are supposed to protect them in times of war are even less strong than the ones who... Oh my god. That's hilarious to me. Okay, what are we actually losing? Rare crystals. So I need... Yeah, I need places to exist so I can actually get more rare crystals. This makes sense. But before we actually go about this part, let's make sure that Am I researching the right technology? Right. So we're going to start the war after I get enough places to start making more, things. Stuff and things. Oh, they stole my stuff. And things. Hi, Fire Tiger! Welcome on in. We are, slowly but surely amassing enough forces to, liberate, some vassals from my, enemy, who has been vassalizing people I'd rather them not be. So the goal is to, first, cause, you know, them to lose 2 vassals. Specifically, I think we're trying to get Sylvar and Linric. Because I want Linric back. And then the goal after that is to then vassalize them in 10 years. Fully. I don't actually want to kill them. Just want to get them all under my control, so I don't have to worry about it too much. One of us. One of us. Understandable. Oh, did they actually... Are they still at war? Oh, they're still at war. Hopefully they win that war, because then I get another vassal. If they get their independence war, I get another vassal. I'm slowly eating Dendrick by accident, simply because of, existing stuff going on. We're gonna use you. Just want some intel. Oh no! The Chosen have insulted me, and I'm pretty sure they're very overwhelming. I'm gonna send a spy to them, too. Oh. We have a new planet. One moment. This planet needs some things. Specifically, crystals. Please build 2 crystals. That would be very, very nice. And then your own theater. That should be good. Oh, and more housing, because they're going to need housing. Let's just get crystals up and going. And then a theater, and then housing. Who's in a defensive pack? Well, that's not good. They have to get to me first, and they have to go all the way around the galaxy in order to get to me. Why don't we have positive relations yet? You know what?
Research complete.
I'll improve relations with them. Why not? We'll drop 30% on our votes real quick, because we still have the most votes. I want to get these out of the way first. What's the new game you're playing?
Supplied.
Oh, can't I terraform these now? I can. Continental worlds. More continental worlds. Sorry, what's going on? Ooh, the orbital ring is built. Nice. That means we can have more stuff. Oh, we have a storm going on. That's right. That's an entire thing. Let me select our thing though here. Upgrade to tier 2, please. I would like. Do we? Okay, well, that's just max districts though. It's not entirely useful, but it's useful. I kind of want more shipyards. Yeah, we're gonna build more shipyards. Mind over magic. I don't think I've heard of that one, if I'm being honest.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
The fleets need to grow.
Initial colonization phase complete.
I need more fleet power. Alright. I think we're doing well on that. So let's build Alloy Foundry,
Research
1 crystal, 1 stronghold. Interesting. That's very interesting. So now if I declare war though, there's a problem.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
How strong are they? Equivalent. Well, that's an issue. They have to get around to me though. One moment. Do they have open borders with anyone? We can finally form a commercial pact. Cool. And a research agreement. Perfect.
Unshielded life signs detected in deep space.
I can open a new branch office.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Though, does my branch office, am I allowed to keep that open if I declare war here? Oh, I can still declare war here. Okay, that's good. Let's get that habitability bonus. And then, these 2 colonies are up, so let's pull up some more colonies. I'm gonna drop in more research. Research and... Let's see, what else do we need? We just need more crystals, it looks like. Oh, don't forget that we need more buildings. That's right, they're gonna run out of housing very quickly. Cool. I do not want to activate the L gates at any point, actually, right now. That would be a bad decision. Not a good one. Keep getting more ships. We need more ships. Oh, there's 2 barren worlds up. One moment. Can I even get barren worlds at this point? I think I need 15,000 to terraform a barren world. Oh, 10,000 for this one. Let's make that a continental world then. Get that up and going. More. I need more land for more couch building. However, I can now build that. We can drop an alloy foundry. Help for alloys, that's fine. And then we can... Where's my scientist? Of course we don't have a scientist, because all of them are either elected somewhere they shouldn't be, or existing in a place they should not. Of course, our chairman is the immortal. Wait. Yeah, our chairman's the immortal. Lovely. It's 149.
Research concluded.
Oh, are we over here with this? You know, I might as well just build, or just get another one. This is fine.
Situation log update.
This is madness.
Situation log update.
What is the problem that I see going on? I also see that a war was just declared. What war just got declared? Ashen Order and Sol System. Okay, well, they're at war. That's perfect, because then I can start my war. Yeah, okay, so they die of old age. That is something that just kind of happens, you know? Unfortunately. However, because they're all busy, it means that I now can build 2 more stations that can just start outputting more ships on the front lines. Let's actually get that going. Let's build 1 here. That's fine. Build 1 here, starport. And then build another starport behind this one. Maybe not, actually, now that I think about it. Not right there, at least. Build it right here. Build a starport here. And then let's drop this 18k fleet over here. The 12k fleet here with another 8k, so then it adds up to 20. And then we can drop the higher k fleet over here with that one, so that's 36. That'll be... I think it's 36, or is that 26? It's 26. So then we get 26 and 28. And then I don't want to split this fleet, so we're just going to bring it over here. And the goal is to rush this area as soon as possible, basically. Alongside, basically, the Sylvar fleet, which is ridiculously powerful, because this fleet ain't going to do anything. And we'll keep this fleet over here, because why not? Let's go find more places to build more megastructures, which cost 1,000, which I don't have. And that's okay. Of course I have too much influence.
Special project concluded.
I'd like to exterminate those, because they can be good, but they're usually not actually good.
Special project concluded.
I know it cost a lot, okay? Unfortunately, I'm prepping for war. Oh, this colony can be upgraded, that's good. Stability is pretty fine, you're doing pretty great. You do need more housing though, so we'll get that out of the way. Oh yeah, did they win this war yet? No, they're still in war, okay. It's, honestly, I'm good with reassigning you to that. Don't know where that is, but I'm good with reassigning you to it. Oh, they're already going at that. Oh. Wait, are you at war with a lot of people? Oh my god. You're at war with a lot of people. Wait. Who have you vassalized? No one. Interesting. I might be able to vassalize them. But, for now, declare war over here, and I'll have 2 allies and they'll have 2 allies, but one of their allies is already at war. So let's declare this war.
Declaration processed.
We need more alloy foundries. I'm just going to build alloy foundries on any planet that I can at this point. Just need more sources of income.
Construction project concluded. Quantization complete. Opening company.
Okay, so this set of fleets is going to just go straight in real quick. And once they're here, I'll have them actually sent in. Oh no! I don't know who died, but that's not good. How did they die? Oh, they're just gone. That's unfortunate. You guys doing well? Currently the Defender exhaustion. So the Defender is, I believe... There's a lot of war going on that side. There's currently a galactic war? Just a straight-up galactic war going on? Okay. That's something that's going and existing. So that's a 4K. Oh, that's easy then. Let's just go attack it. We have more than enough to destroy that.
Signs detected in deep space. Striking hostile station.
Oh, you know what I should have done, which I still think I can do. I should have done this beforehand. Let's go into policies and edicts, war philosophy. Oh, only in defensive wars can we make claims. When can we change that, though? Oh, requires not at war to change. Oh, well. I wanted to get some systems out of it, but it's okay. I think we straight up just win that fight. And then we can move on to this location while I use this set to just land armies. No. No, we'll win this war. This is actually a really easy war, funny enough, because they can't get to us, so we don't actually have to worry really at all. Oh, and we won that battle against that fleet. Oh man. Okay, so the
Sustaining damage.
goal is just to...
Spaceport offline.
Did we lose a spaceport? We didn't lose a spaceport. You're crazy. Yeah, we're fine. It might be up here that the problem exists, though. Oh, that was a friendly fleet.
Receiving transmission.
Oh, cool. Artisan troop.
Hostile station.
See, they also have, like, ridiculous power fleets up here, which is just wild to me. Ooh, that's a problem. Those are 2 problem fleets. Uh-oh. I think we have enough to defeat that, but that is still a problem. I didn't realize they had that much strength. Oh, we don't have enough strength for that anymore. Uh-oh.
Engagement protocols.
We might win. We also might lose. Let's see. My ships are overall stronger, but I think we're losing this fight. Yeah. Okay, let's bring these ships around this way then instead.
Fleet silenced.
And just reinforce. Dropping more alloy foundries when I can. Commercial goods as well, because that's really helpful for research. I didn't expect a
Station sustaining damage.
20k fleet
Pinging
there.
hostiles.
I didn't expect that strong of fleets, honestly. How's this going? This invasion fail? Where is that anyway? Where's my army? Oh, I re-landed them. One moment, embark all. Land armies.
Research concluded. Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Okay, one moment, pause, because I know that there's going to be a problem in a second here. That is said problem. Land or just run. Actually, run
Station
first.
sustaining damage.
This is fine. What's not fine is I didn't prep that, so we're gonna just, as much as I can, we're gonna prep that up here, because I didn't expect that at all, actually. So we're gonna build defense platforms as much as I can,
Spaceport.
while my other fleets get as close as they can. Okay, let's just combine this fleet with these two fleets for now.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
I believe these fleets, though, are going to be really nice for our allies that want to be actual vassals.
Research concluded.
We just gotta win better. Let's move that guy out of the way. Just keep building defense platforms before they get here. We'll be able to hold off some of it, I think. Yeah, we'll be able to hold off a little bit, but not a lot bit, I don't think. Oh, they're going back. Wait, what? Oh, I think they detected my higher ranked fleets that are on their way. Or they're waiting. Oh, no, they're waiting. Okay. One moment. Orbit. Orbit. All of this needs to orbit. I'm gonna play a little defensively here. Even though I don't think I really can play defensively in this situation. We're gonna play defensively in this situation. Gonna heal and then maybe... Oh, this fleet actually spawned up here instead. That's interesting. This fleet's here. This fleet's here. Can we combine this fleet and this fleet real quick? And just push a counteroffensive up here? Maybe. Maybe.
Research concluded.
Ooh, the super defense grid. That's useful because that immediately upgrades this. Nice. Okay. Let's build another defense platform. Unoccupied system. Iran. Where's Iran? Oh, it's being occupied right now. Okay. So I have a 20k. See, they have slightly they're now equivalent. I don't know where these ships came from. But they are routing their ships, which is nice. Which means I can actually take this system and win that battle pretty easily at this point.
Included.
Let's, once these fleets are pretty much together, I'm gonna buy more of this as much as I can, basically. We're gonna drop another couple ships build. And we're just gonna select everyone and push it into here. Yep. Bring these guys back. Are you not full anymore? Okay, you are full. You're just building the battleships, I think.
Striking hostile station.
Let's play this a little bit more defensively with these fleets this time. Cool. Let's re-land on these planets. Alright. I think we win this time, though, because we have a 20k fleet, which is already more, and then we have the support fleets. Let's get another Ascension perk. Pause the game for a moment. Fleet command limit would be nice at this point, actually. Actually, star bases. I want the star bases. That'll be nice for later. Enter orbit, please. Just abstain. I don't care who you elect. Of course our head of research doesn't exist anymore. Why would it exist? Send the immortal. He exists. Send him. Okay, that was a win on that planet. Let's get a win on this planet.
System
I think
survey.
2 of their fleets are now down, though, which is really good for us. Let's go fleet manager, build more ships. We now have much more stuff, though. Okay. This fleet I'm actually going to just straight up send through here. I think we're almost there. We just need to get the demanded ship down, or the demanded thing. Whenever they secure this, with, I'm assuming that, yeah. Oh my god, holy jeez. My allies did some work. God damn. That, honestly, wasn't expected. I didn't expect them to be so powerful. I'm glad they want to be on my side. Because that is a lovely change. Let's go heal that one. Don't like being at war with them, but they're not my problem yet.
Striking hostile station.
Okay, and then we're going to defend right here, I feel like.
Unshielded life signs detected in deep space.
I don't think anything else is really a good
Spaceports sustaining damage.
shot to fight right now. We just want to get their attrition up and ready. And just occupy as much as we can. So that's a problem. That just ate something that I don't like that it ate. Let's continue to reinforce our fleets. Reinforcements. Honestly, I think we're just gonna, before they can build up and muster and go up and around, I'm gonna... Oh no, they're coming to me.
Damage.
One moment. One moment, they're coming to me.
Spaceport offline.
I'm gonna sit right here, I guess. Ah, that 23k fleet's gonna tear through my stuff. Yeah, let's quickly just buy enough supplies to maybe solve that problem. We got time, right?
Initializing
You
hostile
can't go
engagement
through that
protocols.
way.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Okay, so we won that fight. That's good. Which means we can push in and win this fight,
Spaceport
hopefully.
offline.
This is a problem. It is going to just push straight into my area, I feel like. That's an oh no.
Research concluded.
See, if I can take this system immediately next, that would be really
Spaceport
nice.
offline.
But first, enter orbit,
Spaceports sustaining damage.
and then go straight to their homeworld, because we can. This bastion needs to exist better. So we're going to keep building on it. As much as I physically can. Well, this, I think this fleet, I don't know how much power those friendly fleets have.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Okay. Now that all those fleets are repaired, we can reinstate our trade routes if we move through here. And I can get this fleet back to be restocked. Oh, that's a 4-star fleet. No. That's a bad thing. Oh, thank God it's not traveling towards me. It's traveling to intercept the Sylvar fleet. Okay. That's a really strong fleet. I'm pretty sure that outclasses any fleet Sylvar has right now. If we can get them to 100% exhaustion, we can get this. This isn't that hard right now. So you need to follow everyone else, actually. Well, that's going to be a problem. For like half a second.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Oh, that fleet didn't even get hurt. Oh my God. Okay. Actually, this fleet can probably just chill and do this while all of the other ships get in orbit real quick. Where's the space station? Enter orbit. Are they winning? Oh, they're not winning. I think we lose that fight.
Research concluded.
Okay. So we lost that fight mostly. Let's go ahead and get this as the set rally troops. Let's go ahead and pick up some shipyard, army builder, and just spam out armies as much as I can. Okay, and then we just move through. So what this guy's gonna do is he's actually just gonna come back and bomb the planet. We don't have enough time.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
So demanding surrender, demanding unoccupied systems. If we can get more occupation, this'll work. But I have to, like, get through there.
Striking
lot.
hostile station.
Okay, well, you gotta get support, guys. Okay, now that that's taken up, we can come back over here and start bombing their main planet.
Fleet silenced.
Fleet silenced. What? Did we lose a fleet out of that because they were stupid? No, we didn't. Okay. Just carry on. How does that not count? How does all this occupation not count? Like, we are occupying a lot of their place. Due to 15 occupied systems and 9 occupied planets. They need to hurry up. Oh, they surrendered. Did they surrender? Did I accidentally click prohibit? Whoops. I meant to permit. One moment. I did not mean to do that. Well, I don't think I can reload that. The game didn't save yet. One moment. I can reload that. I just have to Alt F4, because I didn't mean to do that. So, I know it's Iron Man. But, hear me out. Hear me out. I actually wanted to click the other option, and I didn't read, and I constantly accidentally stumble into a well-known problem of accidentally killing too many people. So, I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to kill too many people, even if it's by accident. Me not wanting to kill too many people? Let's try that again. Cool. Yeah, so allow their surrender. So if they want to surrender, they can. Until then, we're going to bomb them. Until they surrender, we're going to keep shooting them. What's our bombardment stance? No. Indiscriminate bombing. Until they surrender. They're allowed to surrender when they choose to surrender. Wait a minute. How did they even get here? What? No way! How did they even do that? They went through the Marauders. No way! They actually cleared out the Marauders to do that? You're kidding! There's no way they did that! Damn! That is really unfortunate. That's why I'm losing so much money now. No, I'm declining that because I can't do that right now. Oh, and then they made peace? You're gonna have to force me to have peace. I can't just surrender. Damn it. This is very unfortunate is what this is. I need them to secure that. Okay, they secured it. Which means we're no longer. We just need a little bit more time. 66 days. 66 days isn't enough days. Okay. Come on. Select a fleet. Send it over here. Send it over here. Well, the other two fleets keep going up through here. If we can get 20% more before 33, I don't think that's possible. If this didn't exist, we would have been fine. Damn. Come on. 19. We're almost there. We just gotta get up through. No, because then we're gonna lose. They're gonna lose that system, right? Oh no, because we have the planets. Okay. So it doesn't matter because we have the planets. Come on. No, go back. Go back and then up through here. Did we kill enough of their army yet? No, absolutely not. One moment. Is there a better place that these guys can go? With this army? Is there... What is their army looking like? It's still too strong. Not strong. Not that bad. One moment. We can just land armies there. And find more places just to land arm. No! 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 Oh, and I lost all that land! Because they claimed it all. Okay, well that's a failed run. That just is a failed run. That I can't sustain my empire anymore because of that. Because the game decided that it was going to summon a fleet out of thin air. And then after summoning a fleet out of thin air, kill my fleets. And for some reason, they went through that? Why did they go through that? Ah, god damn it. Well, that is a lost game, by the way. I usually don't lose these. But that is indeed, I lost. Because there's no way for me to, like, fight them anymore, either. Like, that's not even possible. Now I'm, like, super overclaimed, and, like, it's not even possible to win anymore. That is... Damn. And then I have piracy, and I'm, like, negative. Well... there's no point. This is no longer fun for me. I don't even wanna. That's it. That actually is just it. Like... Damn. God, if they didn't, like, they didn't set that, like, defensive alliance, I would have won that war, too. Like, if that defensive alliance didn't exist at the time, like, I was really banking on them being longer in war here, and us to have actually taken enough time to take all that, but they summoned 3 20k fleets out of thin air. So that's just, I'm gonna chalk that up to the game hating me. That's okay. Damn. Well, I'm gonna continue to play. I'm just gonna play another game. Like another Stellaris game. That was sad. Damn. That hurts. Considering it was an Iron... The only way to earn achievements playing this is through Iron Man saves. Which is really inconvenient. Well, I know what I want to do. I don't feel like playing anything that makes sense. We're gonna play... It is what it is. It's whatever. Where is it? There it is. Let me edit these guys real quick. Let's go to their governing ethics. Some... Yeah, so we want this because this is broken as hell. Let's go without that for now, and we're gonna take a problem. Yeah, it is really stupid that they won't allow you to have achievements with that Iron Man, because I would have wanted to go into that war slightly sooner, but they got a defensive agreement right as I was wanting to go to war, so there was no longer anything that I could do about it. Unless I wanted to wait until the endgame crisis, and I didn't want to do that. Oh, I can't pick, one moment. We can't have this origin. We have to pick a different origin. You know what, we're going to just be subterranean. We're going to be a subterranean problem. Oh, right, we can't be subterranean. Prosperous unification, this is fine. Get rid of Cave Dweller. That's fine. Let's go back to governing ethics. We are going to be a problem. We are going to be a very big problem. We are indeed the one true brain cell. I am not going to save this empire because I like the original one. I need to get a ruler trait. Stability. Let's just get stability right out of the gate because why not? And then click done. We are going to play in the same type of solar system, and I still have to play with Iron Man. So we're going to play with Iron Man. But yeah, because the second you do that, the game is not eligible for achievements. It's really stupid. It's very stupid. So, play an Enzyme, and we're going to start a new game where I am just going to be hostile towards everyone all the time. I now have no want for a galactic community. I just want to kill. The game has forced me to want to murder everything. It's as simple as that. Alright, game. You wanted this. You asked for this. We are just going to kill everything now. That is it. I am just going to build as much military as possible. You'll notice that as a hive mind, you don't have to worry about consumer goods. That's because we don't have to worry about consumer goods. We just need to eat everyone. Yep. Everything dies because they wanted to be this way. That's it. Anyway, I can speed up the game at the start. What I do want to do, though, is I want to grab a couple more science ships and a single... Alright, one moment. We want... Okay, cool. Anyway. We want expansion first, every time. So the endgame crisis is... I'm not going to be the endgame crisis. I'm not going to be the nemesis. I am going to be the endgame crisis, just not how you think. Let's build... So we have 2 science ships. Let's get... we need more unity, so I have to wait for that. Oh, also, as one of these empires, it costs significantly less influence to exist. Like, to do things. So, I will be able to grow and be a problem very quickly and very early on. Oh, yay. We build another... Oh, cool. We can get another one of those things, which means I can get another scientist. You know what that means? That means that he go Bert. And then we grab another construction ship. And I don't think I have enough for another... I do have enough for another scientist. Perfect. You know what that means? He go Bert. Oh, yay. We've surveyed the system. Off we go. Starbase influence cost minus 10%. Oh, yay. Perfect. Yeah, no, so the actual... I don't want to do the endgame crisis thingy again. It's fun, but it's not one that I want to do anytime soon again. Oh, yay. We have surveyed the system. Let's get a third construction ship going, just because. I just want expanse. Let's go ahead and set to auto build. Was that the edible, you say? No, curious. Crystal growths. This is a militant isolationist, so I cannot border them, basically, is all I need to do. Just don't border them, and we'll be fine. Let's go ahead, and now that I have that, we're going to do new colonists for now. So, buy 250, because I think I can colonize this pretty simply. I just need extra food. I'm about to be a problem. You need to go back. Yeah, that's really what's about to happen. Okay, I'm gonna slow the game down just a little bit because I am gonna need to mess with some things and drop a bunch of energy credits and another district. Oh, hey, look at that. Perfect. We elected to be a problem today because the game decided to be a problem for me. Let's see, how many people can I kill before mid-game? That's the real goal. Let's move there first, move there first. Let's drop both of these. Oh, right, we had something we could do here. Neat. Just need to know how many people I'm gonna kill. Let's build a bunch of ships. Oh, I don't have actual ships, do I? Oh, I do. I just also have space amoebas. So, fun fact. Space amoebas are something that we can kill, and I'm going to kill them a lot. And you might be wondering, why am I going to be killing a bunch of space amoebas? Don't I like space amoeboys? Well, the build that, can I wipe out half? Yeah, we'll see. Space amoebas. I want to kill all of them. I want to kill as many space amoebas and, like, whales and stuff as possible. And you might be wondering, but why? I thought you loved the space amoeboys. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have all of them under my thumb, because if I kill them, they immediately get resurrected as ships that I can use. So, I can have a 50k fleet by whenever I really want. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be a problem. Oh, is that another hive I can make? Oh boy. Here we go. Let's get another one going. Technology conceived. Nice. Good work. Do we even have a government? Does government even exist? No, government doesn't exist. We are not a government. We don't have governing bodies. We are the governing body. That's right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Very appreciated. Where is this? Ooh, research project. One moment. We can... I want to expand as fast as possible. You guys need to stop doing everything. You guys need to just do explore and survey. Explore and survey. Explore and survey. You can already have 50. Where did that come from? Oh, from the diplomatic tradition. That's right. I almost forgot about that part. Just dump all of that into there. Oh, yay. Guys got stronger. Build more. Oh, we got that thing. Which I think we can just shove the fleets together. I'm pretty sure this new ship is a Raider class. Ooh, neat. We are already way bigger than I was at the start of the last game, because regular empires can be more powerful unless your empire, as like a hive mind or something, grows very quickly. Oh yeah, more stuff. More land. Let's get... Honestly, I'm gonna go with research. Well, ooh, this is actually almost done. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab Ally Foundries as soon as possible. Okay, get that going, I guess, instead. Oh, they're hostile. Luckily, they're just sitting over there, though, which is nice. So 600... What is that? What are... They're space Emmy boys. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, here we go. Let me grab a few more ships real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to put you guys in there. Well, I guess you're all going into the same fleet. Actually, no, you're not. I don't want to. Just split until we have not a space Emmy boys in a fleet. Okay, you split. I'll split again. There we go. Okay, so we have Space Emmy Boy. I think no Space Emmy Boys here? Good. Let me put these two fleets back together. Let me leave the Space Emmy Boys alone. Let's go to the... not Space Emmy Boys. And drop another 5 on them. Actually, can I just drop all of it on them? Basically. Because if we can fight that, we can then get them as stuff and things. Oh no, lacking 75. I love what I'm lacking. That's great. Are you not building? Build. Build. Take the systems, damn it. I need to build one extra thing real quick. I need to build an extra construction ship just simply to go around and build the other things for me. We need more navy. Okay, where's the... okay, we don't have that yet. Okay, another construction ship. That one's just gonna run around and do other things. So we have a 1K fleet, which probably would suffice, if we're being honest. But I don't want sufficient. I want effective. Ooh, new system. Yes, please. Just keep eating systems. Oh, well, time to go eat them. Oh, 1,000 credits for every Space Amoeba fleet destroyed? Oh no, that's even better. That's even better. Oh no. That means it's even worse for everyone else. Fleet command limit. Ooh. I like fleet command limit going up. That's always nice. Go get the Space Amoeboys. Bring them into the fold. Even if they're technically dead. I think we gained ships out of that. We indeed did. We did gain ships out of that. So we do need a lot of food for them, though. That is the downside to Space Amoeboys, is that we need food to feed them. Because they still exist, and they still need food. So we're going to build things for said food. Doing actually really good, even though it's the start of the game and we're only 13 years in. Oh yeah, new surveyed system. Nice. Space amoebas are broken, I swear. Okay, so next goal here in a moment is to get more things like this. More of those, basically. We really just growing. I think we're almost half of the size that we were in the other game already. Oh, I need to change the stream title, honestly. what system got surveyed? This one. Perfect. What is it? Oh, it's the Lone Defender. I forgot that you existed. Well, let's go kill him. He won't be part of the swarm, but he'll exist, I guess, somewhere. Ooh, there's 2 nebulas, actually. Okay, I won't be bordering them unless we go down there, so we're fine for now. I'll try to get hydroponics as soon as possible, because that'll, like, fuel me better. So I can't take that system, by the way. At all. By any means. So that'll end my death. We have a single ship just running around and building infrastructure while everything else is expanding. And I don't think the single ship is going to keep up. Actually, it'd be faster for me to just move this one here and then turn this one into the... Yeah. That's better. Oh, a new planet. This is going really well, actually. Much better than I was necessarily expecting. Oh, that's another empire. Wonder how well we're going to actually do in wartime. Because I'm not particularly ready for wartime yet. That is a lot of science. Yeah, it's a real empire, okay. Whoa! They just come out of that planet? Okay. Alright. Please tell me you stay there. Well, there went the reason I had a colony ship. It was a nice ocean world. Well, guess we're gonna go to this tropical world instead. And we're gonna wait for that to rebuild. That's lovely. What a way to go, I guess. This is fine. Ooh. Ain't that convenient. Damn, that was unfortunate is what that was. That was a lot of stuff. Is the construction ship back? It is. Cool. You can get back to work at least. Planet has an anomaly. Okay, one moment. Where's the closest science ship? I can get rid of this anomaly very quickly. Research anomaly in system first. And then go back to what you were doing. Did they take this system? They did not. Okay, good. Perfect. Alright, let's get our first ascension perk. That's not worth it, because half of that's unusable. What is worth it, however, is honestly working on just getting more of this. And then we'll drop the other one next afterwards. That's such a good system, too. Funny enough, if I get enough fleet power to kill that, just so you know, it will end up under my control. Anything organic that I kill becomes anything that I want it to be, which is just more troops for the fodder. It's a bit disconcerting. Oh well, onto the planet you go. That's a feature I can get rid of, right? Oh no, we lose a lot of stuff in 12 months. That's wild. Let's just fix that by building more jobs. And also selling, like, 500 food. No. No, they're building their own starbase. No. I was there and everything. I think they're gonna build it first, though, aren't they? Yep, fleet order canceled. Damn, okay. Well, we don't want to be over here then, because there's no point. Thank you for leaving this area. Any other systems been surveyed yet? Where's my third science ship? So I see the first two. That one exists, that one exists, that one exists. This one's already going. Oh, you. Okay. Get down there. It's a good system, too. Okay, so let's, decline that. And then decline this for being able to go into. So that I don't mess with it. That was a shame, though. That was unfortunate. Am I actually down to 1 viewer? No, I at least have 2. Okay. I was confused. I was like, this doesn't seem right. I know this number isn't correct. Finally build hydroponics, which will be good for later. For making star bases that'll work. Also, I want to get into these nebulas because those will be very useful later. Oh yeah, we can't even have open borders with anyone, I forgot. It's not even possible. I might just invest in a couple more. I'm gonna. A moment. Where's Node? Oh, Node's over there. Okay. Oh, the nebula refiner will be nice. I don't think I can declare rivalries, right? Because I'm already broken. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm already broken. I shouldn't be allowed to declare that anyway, so it's fine. Okay, one moment. I'm actually gonna just move this one. This one. You'll get to work on that. You sit here. And you're waiting for that. Okay. alloy foundries. More space stations! Expanse is needed. We have 2 rivalries. Lovely. Well, I can get this ocean world, though. I think this will work this time. Hopefully it works this time. Be a real big shame if it doesn't. Alright, where is that? I don't know. Don't know where I found that one. We want either starbase capacity or something. We want starbase capacity. Just as many starbases as I can have, even though I haven't built any yet. What system just got surveyed? Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to press that button. That one did. Good, good. Just gonna keep growing. I now need to move this guy all the way up here. The one true brain cell will exist amongst all. We have found many anomalies. Can someone survey this system, please? Can you survey the system first? And then go back to whatever you were doing? Actually, you'd be faster to go here. One moment. You go here first. It's faster for you to build that now. Oh, this is going really well. Yep, because this guy can just go up in through here as soon as possible. I don't even know what systems they're even surveying anymore. now that this one is on its way, it can just keep going. Basically just eating my way through the galaxy right now, and we're barely 30 years in. Okay, I can finally get this system. Oh. Oh, did I? Ah, yes, a continental world. Just keep having fun, guys. We need more agricultural districts, if I'm gonna be honest, though. Actually, we need more of this, too. Definitely. Because I'm no longer gaining as much as I want to be. Mining station output. Go! Once I end up hitting a brick wall on the right side, we'll stop. But until then, I'm going to keep building. Did I ever? Is continental world already being called? I don't think it is. Oh, the planet has an anomaly. Okay. Any science ship, please. Go and research the anomaly in the system, and then go back to whatever you were doing. They are just going. This is a very, very vast and rapid border expansion. I'm not sure it's actually that safe. Though, I don't think I care if it's safe. I just care that if it works. And is very, very actively working. Because we're a third of the way back to where we are in 30 minutes. So, where we were in 30 minutes. So that's really nice. Well, that is three... One moment. That's a hive, a machine empire, and another machine empire. That's wild. Should probably not push into there. Alright, we've met more people. Oh boy. I think they're building a starbase, aren't they? Oh no, they're AI, though. So space amoebas? Ooh. We go ahead and finally just drop another ridiculous amount on ships, and then we're gonna go fight them. Because I want more space in me, boys. Oh no, they're coming straight here to build a thing, aren't they? I don't think I'm fast enough. I don't think there's anything to shoot at it. Yep, they're just faster. Damn. Okay, well, retreat. And undo what you're doing. Because I no longer want this to be touched. Welcome back. I don't know what system just got surveyed. Oh, it just got surveyed, huh? Yep, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, don't go that way. Get out of here. Don't go that way. We're about to discover them, and I don't want to discover them. Keep trying. We haven't actually been to war just yet, because I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of stuff, but we're getting there, actually, very slowly. Oh, wait, I don't... Oh, that's fine. Let's, honestly, buy 1,000. And come back to this planet and immediately buy more of that. The system just got surveyed. Oh, this one. Well, actually, last thing that you can do is get that outpost, and then go ahead and start working on other things. We are, already almost 40 years in. Well, we're 33 years in. But I control a lot more space than I did before in the other game. Is it just a... Oh, it's just a ghost ship. Interesting. We'll go with minerals. Oh, well. Let's just nab that real quick. Once this fleet's done building, I'm going to immediately send it to go eat more space amoebas, and then turn them into my space amoebas. Oh yay, I'm a rival of all 3 people over here, that's wonderful. Okay, you work on all that. You have fun doing all that, buddy. Is it a continental world that I can get? It is. Perfect. I like the hyperlane detection range. It means I can actually know the shape of things before I get there. Okay, well, we are now locked in. I think. Yeah. I don't think there's anywhere else for you to go. How are you gonna get there? You can't get there. Alright, so we want to send this fleet here because it's going to cause problems, but also nice things at the same time. Well, to work you go. To work, everyone goes. Why does that planet have an anomaly? I'd like to colonize that planet, please. Alright. All of these get to work. And, well, when they're done, we're going to disband half of them. So, we have grown as far as we can. We now want to get... Yeah, half my science ships no longer can do anything. That's okay. Good adaptability. Let's drop in the research special projects. Anyone that no longer can do things is just going to go do other things. Cool. Actually, you get to do that then. Let's go with this because I haven't had a use for crystals yet. Right, I can start building things like here. Right here, I can build a starport. Let me build a starport over here because we need 3 bastions. So those 3 are going to be bastions, and then we need to start centralizing existing stuff. So that's those 4, so we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cool, and that'll be 13. I think we're actually researching to get more. Yep, so we'll have 15 soon. Alright, so now we're fighting these guys, these space amoeboys, right? So the cool thing about fighting space amoeboys now is that as we fight them, you'll notice that this fleet gets stronger. Huh. We suddenly have a 10k fleet. I wonder why. I wonder why our fleet is suddenly so strong. That's wild. Anyway. Perfect. You know all those space amoeboys? They're now my space amoeboys. Who would have thought? Wild. Anyway, who's the closest science ship? You. You get to survey the actually research projects, then survey. While everyone else works. Welcome to the fold, Space Boys. They cost food, though. Which is why I made it so my food upkeep is now partially... Like, my actual population food upkeep is now partially other things. So I don't have to worry too much about it. I'm glad that the game knows that these are bastions, because they're bordering. It already knows that this is what I wanted. Glad it's smart like that. Oop. Good. That's good. Okay, new nest. Spawning pods. All that stuff. This is a star base. So we're going to drop a... Honestly, this might just be good to have solar panels. Yeah, we're going to make this one solar panels and height. We're going to make 3 of these income. And then we're going to make... Well, if I had enough, we can make it. Hey, look at that. Assimilated knowledge. Nice. Still hydroponics, though, because I definitely need the hydroponics. We're about to gain a lot of food very quickly. Alright, this fleet can return home now. You, I don't care which one of you does it. One of you needs to go do this. And you now need to go do literally anything else. Have fun. Cool. This is actually going considerably good. This is a much better time, and I'm having fun again. Ooh, that's nice. Star holds now. I'm assuming that was just everything just finished. Neat. Construction is complete. Construction is complete. I understand. Construction is complete. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I didn't want a new fleet. Wait. Get out of here. Get out of here. I want this fleet. I want to add a new ship to this fleet. Destroyers. All of them. Yeah, we can reinforce all. We can reinforce all and then buy a little bit more to fully get that fleet up. Perfect, because now I have a lot of places just working on ships. Oh, we have a 14th. I see. See, we have another one. But yeah, I just simply get space amoeba fleets now, which is really neat. Which are broken. You can see that this has 17 ships, right? And it's a 9K fleet. That is stupid. Let me actually, you know what, funny enough, the space amoebas are gonna go kill this asteroid now. Yeah, now we just need some space whales. That'd be nice. I need to start a war at some point. Alright, we have 2 more star bases. That's good. There is, by the way, if I can find the breeding grounds, right? You can kill off all of them there. And if you don't destroy the breeding grounds, right? You can then just constantly, every 5 years, spawn a 20k fleet. Good, I like the daytime being short. I like nighttime much more. I do like nighttime. Nighttime is nice. Nighttime is a nice time. Yeah, let's start just dropping a bunch of stuff on these planets. It'll only cost me an arm and a leg, and an extra arm, and a few more legs. I don't think we actually have that many arms or legs. What are we attacking? Oh, right, that thing. Please kill it. I think that might actually just hit the planet. That's about to just hit the planet. I don't think there's anything I can do anymore. I tried to get there, and it's not working. Like, we're still too far away. Hate the winter solstice because that means the days only get longer. Could probably do with another fleet, actually. Because if I plus 50, that's only so many. Yep. Millions are dead. Damn. That is a shame. How much destruction actually was that? None. What? Huh? Interesting. That didn't actually do anything. Wild. Oh, the Squishy Republic exists. Neat. Oh, and they hate me. Well, you know, actually, honestly, that's to be expected. You know, I might just go to war with Empiric Flow. We can't have more hives, right? There's only one brain cell, and it's mine. The one true brain cell. I need to start building a research at some point, though. We have a lot of research there. Alright, another fleet is on its way. The second I get this fleet up, I am going to declare war, and I'm probably just going to go and eat through this entire place. I have to keep watching all this, because a lot of these ships are done working, which means I think they're just done working. So we can destroy a bunch of ships that are just no longer producing anything, or being of value. We'll keep 3. Eventually I'm going to get terraforming, and that's going to be the best time. I'm going to go with mining station output by 10%, because that feels like it's going to be more efficient. Not only do we want to eat you, but we also think your writing and literature is awful. Hope this got to you. Anyway, carrying on. By the way, I've played as every faction in this game so far. We'll see if there's any that I have not played as soon. Okay, we need research, so I'm gonna tank my minerals soon for research. This'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. Maybe. Probably. Most likely. Just need to wait like one more month, don't I? Yep. Cool, and then we'll have a lot of fleet power, actually. And we're just gonna eat through that. Let me, go ahead and grab Army Builder. Prepare for military deployment. Is that it? Is that the entire empire built and done? Just about. I probably can do with a few more, solar panels. I didn't want that. Well, it's fine, doesn't matter. So we can use 1, 2, 3. Just make them all solar panels, because that probably is going to be the best decision right now, considering that we're losing a lot. Now. Oh well. Ooh. That's also pretty nice. The fact that I can now upgrade these. It's like 500 apiece, so that's not happening anytime soon. Ancient refinery. Ooh. That's actually really cool. I'll have to get that at some point. How much? That's 55 months? Oh, that's not happening right now. Nope. That's too long. That's too much time. Oh, too much time there. Let's go with... Let's see, where's prosperity? Prosperity will help a lot. Mining station output, that's great. I can also get rid of the upkeep soon. Alright. Habitability going up means I get better gains. Is my other fleet ready? Ooh, it is. Alright, we're about to have our first war, I think. I'm almost certain that I'm vastly superior in technology, like, existing. Alright, we're gonna get into our first war in a moment here. I think I'm done making those. Okay, cool. Oh, looks like we definitely need a fortress because we went a little bit overboard on our military. And it's costing us 6% more energy credits to upkeep. Granted, some of it's going to die in a moment, but I'd rather not have that problem. Alright, I'm going to permit fleets to be able to go in here now. And we're just going to go in because we have the means. We have the fleets. That 9K fleet looks terrifying. Early game 9K fleet. Oh boy. Alright, off we go. Are those space amoeboids? No, they're mining drones. Okay. We can't do anything with mining drones. We can't convert them. It don't work. As much as I want to. Okay, I think we're going to wait here just a second. Actually, I have a better idea. What if I select you two and make you follow that fleet? Because you guys are significantly faster. Oh no, a 2K fleet just arrived. Oh, well, they're dead. We lost one ship, which we're going to reinforce now. We're going to just casually keep slowly going through them. Wonderful. I don't think they... Yeah, I didn't think they had the armies for that. It's like, I don't think you have the military to stop me at this point. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, this place actually has armies. Oh, its garrison's actually quite large. Oh, never mind. They just died, I think. Wait. Huh. Embark all? They didn't have anyone. I thought that they did, but they did not. Oh, no. Why did we get... How are we a 10K fleet now? Oh, that's not right. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay, actually, orbit the thing. So you can repair if you're orbiting. You're only slightly hurt anyway. Alright, where do we go in order to kill them better? Probably hit here and then here. Let's hit here first. Honestly, these two fleets can actually go this way. They'll be fine. research. Plasteel armor. Any planet there? Oh, there is. I have an odd feeling that I could probably war with these guys too, just real quick. I don't want the refubricator. We're fine. Nope, that one's a mistake that I don't want to make. I'd rather not. So now we're in 2 wars, but I'm winning tremendously, so there's that. Ooh, they lost a ship. Oh no. We lost an Amiiboy. Oh no. We lost 1 ship. Let's go ahead and just immediately replace the ship. Oh, this war is about to be over in a couple seconds. Once these guys repair, we're gonna send them down. It'll take a couple seconds, but I think we win that one. Yep, because now they're literally out of the game. Wonderful. Alright, now that we're back up to 100%, we just send it again. Let's go some naval capacity and some afterburners for now. Scrap it for materials. Okay, so we're over on this stuff, so let's downgrade. I realized that was an anchorage, and I probably didn't need to downgrade that. Downgrade. And... downgrade. That'll get rid of 30 stuff, though. Unfortunate. Oh well. Downgrade. It was a bastion. It's no longer a bastion. Ooh. It's a 4K fleet. We just gained power from that again. That's always nice. Okay, well, after we complete that, let's just go back. Actually, I think we can just go back. Oh, no, they died to a raiding fleet. Oh, they're at war with raiders, too. That is very unfortunate, is what that is. Ooh, I have too many minerals. That's interesting. Let's, simply just build more stuff, then. Ooh, a place that I can actually live. Oh, places that we can live. We actually got some good planets out of this fight. Oh, the raiding fleet now wants me. Oh, no. No, my army. Okay, well, we no longer have that. Okay, well, that's two of my fleets that are now not in the best situation. But honestly, that's actually maybe a good stopping point. Give me a second. I can probably... There's no planets in a lot of these places. I can just eat through them. Or at least run through them and then consume most of it, and then they can't deal with anything anymore. That's a damn shame. Oh well. You know, that might be a good stopping point if they didn't have so many planets left. I think that's good. You know what? That's good. Settle status quo. We'll war with them again in 10 years. Alright. I think this is a good stopping point, and we're doing much better. We've almost killed someone in the first 50 years of the game. That was fun. I'm gonna raid Faye, even though there isn't much today, but it's okay. Anyway, tomorrow is Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know if I'm playing on Windows or Steam. I'll honestly let you know at the start of the stream. But it was fun. Raiding Faye. Thank you for follows, just chilling, all that kind of stuff, anything. Bye!